I compared 47 different ETF combinations and found the three that consistently outperform everything else. By the end of this video, you'll know top 3 ETFs to get rich. Most people think you need to choose between growth or dividends. That's dead wrong. The smartest investors use both. And I'm about to show you exactly how with 3 proven ETF portfolio strategies that balance explosive growth with reliable passive income. Here's the brutal truth. 99% of investors are leaving massive money on the table because they don't understand how to balance growth investing with dividend investing. They either chase meme stocks hoping to get rich quick, or they park everything in boring dividend funds that barely beat inflation. In this video, I'll reveal 3 investment strategies that solve this problem completely. You'll see the exact allocations, the projected returns, and most importantly, how much monthly income each strategy could generate by the time you hit your 30-year mark. Strategy number 1. Dividend Income Accelerator. Let's start with strategy number 1. The Dividend Income Accelerator. This is for investors who want to build serious passive income while still capturing meaningful growth. Here's the allocation. 60% SCHD, 25% VYM, and 15% VOO with $500 monthly contributions. Now, SCHD is an absolute powerhouse. With a dividend yield of 3.99%, this ETF focuses on high-quality dividend-paying companies. We're talking about businesses like Coca-Cola, Cisco, and Home Depot, companies that have been raising dividends for decades. VYM gives us broader dividend exposure at 2.88% yield, including giants like Broadcom and JP Morgan Chase. And VOO? That's our S&P 500 anchor with its 1.29% yield, ensuring we don't miss out on overall market growth. But here's where it gets exciting. Starting with $10,000 and adding $500 monthly, watch what happens. Year 10. Your portfolio explodes to $128,740, generating $4,258 in annual dividends. That's $355 flowing into your account every month without touching the principal. Year 20. We're looking at $447,367 with $14,797 in annual dividends. You're now collecting $1,233 monthly in passive income. Year 30. This is where the magic happens. $1,302,377 total value, generating $43,076 annually. That's $3,590 in monthly income that keeps growing whether you work or not. If you're serious about building wealth-building strategies like this, smash that like button right now. It helps other investors discover these exact techniques. And trust me, what I'm about to show you next takes this to an entirely different level. Let me quickly explain how these projections work. I'm using compound growth with monthly contributions and dividend reinvestment. Each month, your balance grows by the weighted average return based on each ETF's historical performance, then adds your $500 contribution. Dividends are automatically reinvested, creating that snowball effect that makes ordinary people wealthy. Strategy number 2. Balanced growth and income. Strategy number 2 is the balanced growth and income approach. Perfect if you want the best of both worlds. The allocation: 40% VO, 35% SCHD, and 25% SCHG with that same $500 monthly investment. Here's why this works brilliantly. VOO gives us that solid S&P 500 foundation, companies like Apple, Microsoft, and Nvidia. SCHD provides our dividend backbone. But SCHG? That's where the real fireworks happen. SCHG is a pure growth beast, with names like Microsoft at 10.45%, Nvidia at 10.13%, and Apple at 9.18%. Yes, the dividend yield is only 0.41%, but the growth potential is massive. Now check out these numbers. Year 10. Portfolio value hits $136,852 with $2,758 annual dividends. $230 monthly. Year 20. We're at $509,795, generating $10,272 annually. That's $856 every month. Year 30. Here's the knockout punch. $1,606,241 total, with $32,366 in annual dividends. You're looking at $2,697 in monthly income from a perfectly balanced approach. Strategy number 3. Wealth Maximizer. But if you really want to see wealth creation on steroids, Strategy 3, the Wealth Maximizer, is where fortunes are built. Allocation: 50% SCHG, 30% VOO, and 20% SCHD, still with $500 monthly. This strategy is growth-heavy but smart. SCHG dominates with 50%, giving us maximum exposure to technology and growth companies. VOO provides stability, and SCHD ensures we still have some dividend income flowing. The results? Absolutely mind-blowing. Year 10, $141,757 portfolio value, $1,970 annual dividends, $164 monthly. Year 20, $549,843 total, $7,643 annually, $637 monthly in passive income. Year 30. This is where your jaw drops. $1,813,794 total value with $25,212 in annual dividends. That's $2,101 monthly, and you're officially a millionaire. Now, here's something crucial that most dividend investing content completely ignores: the hidden risks of going too heavy on dividends. Yes, dividend stocks provide immediate passive income, but they often underperform in growth. Companies paying high dividends are typically mature businesses with limited expansion opportunities. They're giving you cash today because they can't reinvest it profitably for bigger returns tomorrow. That's why pure growth is equally important. Companies like Nvidia or Tesla rarely pay meaningful dividends because they're reinvesting every dollar into research, expansion, and innovation. These companies create the millionaires. The sweet spot? That balanced approach where you capture both dividend yield for income and growth for wealth building. It's not either or, it's both, strategically allocated based on your timeline and goals. But let's talk about the elephant in the room: risk. Dividend investing isn't a magic bullet, and anyone telling you it's safe is lying. Dividend cuts happen. In 2020, hundreds of companies slashed or eliminated dividends entirely. Even safe dividend aristocrats can stumble. Banks, REITs, energy companies, they've all disappointed dividend investors at various points. Growth stocks? They're even more volatile. SCHG can drop 30% in a bad year, while SCHD might only fall 10%. But here's the key. Over long-term investing horizons, growth stocks have historically delivered superior returns. That's exactly why these three strategies work. They don't put all eggs in one basket. They balance growth with income, volatility with stability, and current cash flow with future wealth. If you're 30 or older, you have a massive advantage: time. But you also have a disadvantage: you can't afford major mistakes. The Dividend Income Accelerator makes sense if you want to see meaningful monthly income within a decade. The balanced growth and income approach is perfect if you want steady progress without extreme volatility. And the Wealth Maximizer? That's for those who can stomach some ups and downs for maximum financial freedom. Here's my honest recommendation for most 30-plus investors. Start with the balanced strategy. It gives you growth when markets are good, income when they're choppy, and a clear path to millionaire status by your 60s. Want to see exactly how these strategies work with your specific situation? I've linked an ETF portfolio calculator below that uses the exact same methodology I just showed you. You can adjust the initial investment. Maybe you want to start with $5,000 or $25,000 instead of $10,000. You can change the monthly contributions based on your budget. The calculator shows you year-by-year growth, dividend reinvestment effects, and exactly how much passive income you'll generate at each milestone. It's the same tool I use with my private clients, and it's completely free. Here's how to actually do this. Open accounts with any major brokerage: Fidelity, Schwab, Vanguard. They all offer these ETFs commission-free. Set up automatic investing for your chosen strategy. Enable dividend reinvestment so those quarterly payments automatically buy more shares. Then do the hardest thing of all: nothing. Don't check it daily. Don't panic when markets drop. Don't get greedy and chase the hot stock of the month. Long-term investing is boring, and boring makes you wealthy. Your homework is simple. First, calculate exactly how much you can invest monthly. Be realistic, not optimistic. Second, choose your strategy based on your risk tolerance and timeline. Third, Open that brokerage account and make your first investment. Most importantly, automate everything. Set it up once and let compound growth do the heavy lifting for the next 30 years. You just saw how 3 simple strategies could generate anywhere from $2,101 to $3,590 in monthly income by retirement, all while building wealth building that tops $1.8 million. The difference between wealthy people and everyone else isn't intelligence or luck. It's taking action on proven strategies and sticking with them through market cycles. If this video showed you a clear path to financial freedom, hit that subscribe button right now. I'm constantly researching new ETF portfolio strategies and dividend investing techniques that could accelerate your results even further. Remember, passive income doesn't build itself, but with the right plan and enough time, these 3 ETFs could be your ticket to never worrying about money again.